and this is, in my humble opinion, yours truly, Charles Lewis, my lovely co-host, Miss Maxilia Robinson, and this is 101.3 Jamz. This is your home for classic and today's hip hop and R&B. And so we have a special episode going on right now, and we got some great guests, some special guests in with us. We just trying to spotlight and shine some light on the great talent that we have in this area. A lot of times we wait for somebody big name to come out of town, before we show some support. But there's a lot of great hip hop, a lot of great arts, what have you, R&B, dance, everything going on here locally, and there's a lot out there to support the showcases and what have you. And so we need to support our own and grow our own, so they can be the next big artist going into that market, that town everybody's buying the tickets for. So I have none other with me right now than a young man that, if y'all didn't know him before, last month, not only did he take YouTube by storm and take Charlottesville by storm, but his music is everywhere now, and everybody's paying attention if they didn't before. Mr. Brandon Dudley, that y'all may know, is LeeBangah.
What's going on, bro? What's going on, man? I'm feeling right nice, man. Thank you for welcoming me on the show, man. Thank you.
For sure, brother. Yeah, had to have you in. Love what you're doing out there, man. Like I'm seeing your music, your art, and I'm also seeing you in the community, which is a beautiful thing. Helping out, man. So how about we just start from the beginning, man? Like, tell us what made Brandon Dudley LeeBangah.
Well, man, I started doing music at the age of 13, man. Mm-hmm. And 28 now, so it's been about 16 years. And just listening to Tupac, man, he's like my inspiration. And when I was growing up, from where he was speaking about his life, about the world, and about just being a black man in America. Mm-hmm. So it just took me and grabbed me to pick up a pen and pad. Like, wow, I mean, I feel like I'm going through this at a young age, and just looking at the world being at a young eyes. That I can feel like I relate to the world as the same way, and to speak my story for the people who can't speak out for themselves.
Got you.
So that what made me pick up a pen and pad and started coming out, and LeeBangah's here now.
Yeah, for sure. Now, you look like a pretty young man. Like, so you started listening to Tupac, I imagine, post-Hummus Tupac, right? Like, were you rapping back in the 90s, or when did you start?
I started at like around 99, 2000. So
okay.
Around 11, 12 years old, yeah.
Okay, all right, cool. And then as far as taking it serious, and some of the first artists that you work with locally, or places you recorded at, like, when did you start really getting your music out there and start producing it and making videos and things like that?
Well, I actually started in the music resource centers, which in Charlottesville,
okay.
For high school students to come there and build their craft up, whatever you want to be in life. Me, I was a rapper, so I went there and they opened the doors to me. I had collaborations with the Lighthouses. That's when I started making my first video, which was dedicated to a girl that we lost back in 2001 named Carmesis Robinson, who got accidentally killed on accident.
Okay.
So that's when I started getting in tune with the music and the videos.
Got you. Yeah, the Music Resource Center, gotta shout that out, man.
Yes, sure. Always, yeah. Man. Even since day one, man. Salute all y'all in the Music Resource Center.
For sure, my man Damani, and of course, Bama Works that put so much into it, put so much back into the community.
Yeah.
Man, cause I came up a few years before you, man. But I remember back in the mid '90s, and mid into the late '90s, man, and it definitely helped us and encouraged us, that started, wanting to keep it going, man, and took it to the next level. It gave us a great base to start from.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So, that reminds me too, man. Like, I want your opinion on this. One of the things that I noticed is different from when I was coming up and first getting into, music recording, production, what have you. It seems like right now, man, like there's a great unison going on with the talent here locally. I want to get your opinion on that. It doesn't seem like there's much beef, and if it is, I'm not aware of it. But some of the top artists that I see here locally right now is doing their thing. Like, it seems like y'all working together, networking, which is a beautiful thing. You know what I mean? Nobody's trying to step on the other one. Everybody's helping each other up, featuring on each other's songs, sharing each other's videos and whatnot.
Definitely.
Man, so how you feel about that, as far as the local music scene right now and where it's going?
I think it's a great thing, man. Like, Charlottesville is family coming together as artists and as young men trying to craft themselves and not look at the world as being accused as a criminal or a gangster all the time, which we express that on our music. But besides that, I mean, I think it's a lovely thing, man. I think it's a great thing that all the artists are coming together, working on projects, featuring, pushing each other music, man. That's what it's all about, is unity at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We got to support each other. You know what I'm saying? Look out for each other, and then hey, you don't know what can happen with the love and support. You know?
Right. That's for sure. Now I'm gonna go ahead and jump into it because I know some people sitting there thinking right now that may not be as familiar with it. They're like, I heard that name before. I know that voice.
Yeah.
Now, a lot of people know that last month was National Cancer Awareness Month, right?
Yeah.
And so so go ahead and give people the background on what that month means to you and how that generated the song and the dance and everything that everybody knows about now.
Well, cancer always been important to me, but I didn't really know how serious it was until it hit home. And Cancer Awareness Month was kind of special to me because my nephew, who passed away on February 27th to leukemia cancer, is no longer with us. So that's where I started coming together with a lot of things that have to do with cancer and supporting him, supporting cancer foundations and stuff like that. And just trying to reach out and really know what's going on with the cancer. And see if we can find a cure for this, man. It's been going around too long. I know a lot of kids are dying every day from cancer, over 100,000 of kids. So I just really think that this is a positive thing that I'm doing.
Yeah, man, I definitely salute you, brother, for sure. So the actual dance, though, like, what's the background in that? And, like, where did that originate? And like, kind of take us through the process of when it originated to like to where it is now.
All right. Well, the dance was shown to me by my nephew. We went on a family trip down to Myrtle Beach, 2015, and he was telling me about the whole movement he had going on.
Okay.
And I was like, man, I think this is a good idea, man. He didn't really have to dance stuff like that. It was just one move,
right.
The famous dance in the video that everyone sees and likes. So I picked it up when he passed away, and I feel like I wanted to dedicate this dance to him. So me not being a dancer, it took me a while to come up with the dance.
I got you.
So I started coming up with little things that he just showed in videos on his Instagram and stuff like that. So I picked up a couple of moves from that and added into the routine that I wanted to come up with for dance. So it came up with the ugly dance because cancer is so ugly and it's a terrible disease. Why not have a dance for cancer?
Yeah. You got it coming up, maybe the next big single. Just tell us, what's next for you, man.
Man,
where you trying to take it?
Well, I'm trying to take it to the next level, man, and you already know what that is. That's just doing more shows, hitting more cities, merchandising, reaching out to the people, you know what I'm saying, actually going out in the communities, helping out with a lot of things, so to get my face known to the public. I'm actually going on a tour coming up, starting this month to November. It's my actual tour. We're going to Ohio, we'll be in New York, Florence, South Carolina, Manassas, Harrisonburg, in the UK. So I have a couple of cities that's coming up, but right now we're really focused, man, and I think that's what the best step is going to be right now, just to get out to more cities.
Yeah. And now, is that you going and opening for other people? Are there any other artists, that from here that's going as well? Is that something you opening for other people?
Yeah, there's actually another artist, a couple artists going here. Shout out to Easy Loke, he's on the ticket right there. Actually, it's just an independent thing. No major artists to open up for. We're just getting ourselves out there, man.
Gotcha. That's good stuff, man. And now that community thing, man, that sounds like it's something near and dear to you. I gotta applaud you for that. Being out there seeing in the community. And look, I gotta tell the people because I thought it was funny, man, when you and I were out, helping out over at Walk Elementary last week. I saw a couple of kids say, I think that's him.
That was wild. That was wild. I was so busy on focusing on greeting the kids that a fellow artist from the Charlottesville was like, LeeBangah, look, the kids calling you. I'm like, huh? I turn around, they're like, LeeBangah hit the ugly. So I hit the ugly for him early morning to get their day started.
You got to, man. Yeah, man, that's good stuff, big stuff, man. Good inspiration for the kids all around, man.
You're right, man.
Sure. So, man, before we let you go, man, I know we got, at least another time for another track. So, you know what? Matter of fact, you and I was commenting a little bit about, things that's going on in the area right now, man, and, as far as nationwide, as far as, police relations and just racial issues and relations and things like that, man. And, again, just like we were talking about on the music tip, it seems like, honestly, man, Seville has been spared, man, like a lot of some of the bigger issues that could have happened here. And I think it's because people like yourself, and we do have good people out there that's representing us. That's scorching some things. Not saying everything's perfect. You know what I mean? There's definitely room for improvement.
Yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? But I know you have this song called Slave Ships. So give us some background on that and what inspired you to write that.
Just all the things that's been going on, man, in the news, been broadcasting about police killings and not actually doing their jobs correctly. it just hurts me, man. Like just, every time I look on the news, it just another person's getting killed by a police officer, misfired or not paying attention or thinking that person had a weapon and just want to go live life without day, you know. So it just took a toll on me just being a black male myself coming up in the city. I didn't have a father, so it just me trying to grasp the world as it comes to me, and like it just unbelievably lost of words sometimes. I don't know what to say about it for real, like. It just from the Freddie Gray to the other victims that have been killed out there. I just feel like I had to speak for them, like. Because they was really innocent people to me. Honestly, to be truthful, they were innocent people to me. I just saw the videos of them not doing nothing, hands up, and they still getting shot. And I used to believe in the police growing up that they was there to protect us.
Right.
But nowadays, I'm figuring out the real truth that they were never there to protect us.
Right.
For me, I mean, that's my own opinion.
Yeah.
So I mean, this is where this song "Slave Ships" comes from, and I feel like that it's telling me that the people who fought for our freedom for today, all our ancestors and the leaders and Martin Luther Kings and Malcolm X's, I just feel like that it's just telling us to keep going, don't give up. So this is where the slave ships come from. I hear those voices from the slave ships.
Yeah.
I know it might be hard, I know it might be tough, I know it might be painful. Just don't give up, keep going, keep staying humble, keep blessing yourself, and then you'll make it out. One day or another, you're gonna make it out.
For sure. Now, saying that one day make it out, man, like being that because you were born and raised in Charlottesville.
I was born and raised in Charlottesville.
All right, so you being a young man right now, and you got your career, going ahead full steam, man. Like, what's still one of the big things that you want to see change here, or even just you as a man when you out there, like meeting, talking to the kids, and putting a smile on the kids' face.
Yeah.
Like, what's one of the major issues that you see now being raised here, that you still would like to have an impact on, something you like to see change?
For one, for the youth, there's nothing here for the youth to have fun. Like there's no arcades, there's no we used to have a thing called Adventure World and Planet Fun, like go-karts and stuff like that. They took all that away, started building banks, houses, apartments for the youth gay students. Like they just took away everything for the community to help out the students that's coming here. And the people who's living here don't have nothing to do. We get criticized, we get judged, we can't be here, we can't be there, we get ran up on. Like it just getting sickening and getting tiring,
Right.
I just feel like that should change. It should be more hip hop around here. I mean, I know it's a type of culture around here. I don't know what the culture may be, like bluegrass, country, and stuff like that. But I mean, there's a lot of music and a lot of thoughts that come through hip hop. I mean, there's a lot of people out there supporting hip hop nowadays. For
sure, yeah, man. And we keep having these good showcases and peaceful events.
That's all we need.
Can't hate on it.
Can't hate on that, man.
That's right, man. So, brother, I appreciate you. Thanks for coming and chatting.
Yes,
so of course, signing off, we're gonna go ahead and play Slave Ships, man. But if there's anything else you want to say, go ahead and do that. Any other contact info, anything you want to let them know where they can catch you next up?
Yeah, man, you can definitely catch me on Facebook.com, official LeeBangah, or Brandon Dudley. It don't matter. You can find me on Twitter.com /LeeBangah, YouTube /LeeBangah, SoundCloud /LeeBangah, Snapchat LeeBangah. And for Virginia, for the tour that's coming up, if you out in the Harrisonburg, Woodbridge, Virginia, I would love to see y'all come through. I'm gonna have some merchandise. And also the UGG Ugly Global Gear will be dropping soon around the holidays, probably early 2017, to push my nephew's name out there more and his legacy, what he's lived for, and the cause of cancer. Salute y'all.
All right.